Hey, it's Ari here. Hope you're doing well. If you're on this video right now, then you're looking for more information on the program by Adrian Morrison, where he will help you set up a free Shopify store. So the question, is this actually free as it says on this page right here? And can you have all of the setup completely done for you? So I'm going to give you all the information that you need about this program so you can make an informed decision. And real quick, if at any point you want to check out my favorite way of earning a full-time income online as a complete beginner, then you can check out the free training that I have linked down below that goes over how to leverage free social media to promote anything that you want. So that being said, let's talk about Adrian's program right here and how this all works, right? So on the home page right here, when you land here, it is advertised as create your free account, and then we'll have AI build the whole store for you right here. And so when you opt in, what will happen is you'll be taken to this right here where you got to specify how you want your store set up. And then you will be prompted to create your Shopify account if you don't already have one. So on the previous step, it would be like, so you set your store color, choose the banners for your homepage, and then open a store on Shopify. What you would do is, if you don't already have a Shopify account, there'd be a button where it would lead you to Shopify, and you would have to start your free trial with Shopify, right? So once you do that, you would then be paying the monthly cost for Shopify, which I'll actually open up real quick. So if I go to Shopify right here, the cost to join this is you would need to have at least this plan, which would be the $105 per month plan for the Grow plan right here. So it'd be $100 for the Shopify store. But then once you have that, then they will help you set everything up for you, right? So you connect your Shopify store using the API integration, and then you connect the AI store builder, and then you can customize the store and get all that, right? So once you have the store published, then they will help set up your store and set up the products that will be converting for you. And then your main goal is, of course, going to be just to drive traffic, right? So that being said, I want to talk about whether or not this is actually worth your time. And so a lot of people will be attracted to this because it's like, oh, I could just have everything set up for me. Well, the downside of that is the fact that because a lot of people will be joining this program, you are likely going to look the same as everyone else. And so what might be trending right now and getting you sales might not be the case in, let's say, a couple months from now. And then you would have to depend on Adrian's system to continue everything running for you. And so understand also that Shopify can change up the rules at any point. So you are depending on their platform, and if they decide against this exact approach right here, then they can shut you down at any point. And so that's going to be the main downside of this exact approach right here. So understand that aside from the program itself, there is likely going to be additional upsells in here if you want additional support. And then on top of that, there is also going to be the cost of running ads, right? So where a lot of people are going to struggle with this exact approach, even with Adrian's help, is of course going to be getting traffic to your store, right? So every single online business needs some way of getting traffic. And so with Shopify, it typically is going to be with running paid ads. And so if you are someone who doesn't have a lot of experience running paid ads, then it is likely going to take a couple $1,000 of trial and error before you start to get into profit and figure out what works, right? And so typically with Shopify, you have to also invest a lot in the inventory itself. However, with this, although it's all set up for you, there is going to be the cost of, if you want the additional support. And then, of course, you're also still going to have to be paying for the advertising, right? So that being said, my issue with this exact approach isn't so much the program. I do have a few downsides that I mentioned as well, but the main downside of running a Shopify store is, of course, it is very expensive to get in profit. And the profit margins that you're getting with each sale are going to be very low. So unless if you know how to get a ton of traffic to your site and you're doing a ton of volume, you're getting a ton of sales daily, then you are likely not going to make much with this because the profit margins that you get are very tiny with Shopify and also with dropshipping in general, right? So with Shopify, with dropshipping, e-commerce, all of that, because you're promoting mostly physical products, the products are being $50 or less usually. Then on top of that, you add on cost of inventory and then the cost of advertising. You are earning very small amounts per sale. So the way that people make a full-time income is by sending lots of traffic and getting tons of sales regularly. And so even if you have the right training on hand, what works for someone else might not exactly work for you. And so personally for me, I think that if you are someone who is brand new, you don't already have, let's say, thousands of dollars to invest up front, then I think a much better business model to start with would be something like affiliate marketing or digital marketing, for example, right? And so the benefit with doing affiliate marketing over something like Shopify is the fact that you can start with 100% free traffic. So you could use free social media to generate traffic online, and you can promote products that either pay high ticket commissions or ones that pay recurring as well. And that way you don't need as many referrals in order to get to a decent income online. So many affiliate programs allow you to earn high ticket commissions up to $1,000 or more. And there's also ones that pay residuals where you could generate a handful of customers every single month. And that itself can be a full-time income. And then you could do that with pretty much free traffic, right? So I recommend the best way of starting that would be to promote digital products online using free social media. And that is the best way that I found for the average everyday person to get to a full-time income in the fastest way possible, because you're saving money on paid ads, you make the high profit margins, and then you also don't have to create any products yourself. So you just find whatever is already converting, you align with specific companies that pay you high ticket commissions, and then your goal is, of course, going to be to get traffic online, learn how to use free social media. So if you want to see a very simple way on how to start this as a complete beginner, I have a completely free training that you could check out down below. And that goes over how to leverage free social media to promote pretty much anything that you want. But I primarily focus on helping you promote digital products because that's what pays the most money, because of the fact that it's digital, there's no shipping and fulfillment, and also the customer service is taken care of for you, right? So your goal is mainly just to drive traffic like I mentioned. So if you want to check that out, the link to that will be down below. Otherwise, if you found this video helpful, drop a comment in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of this exact program. Let me know also if you had experience working with Adrian Morrison and if you have got results with them. I'd really be interested to, of course, hear that. And give us a thumbs up if you found this helpful. And check out the training down below. I'll see you inside. Take care and all the best.